It's very difficult to get
I
Java
am
to
live.
actually play nice with a controller. I have tried
Fair
it
enough.
before.
I will
It's
not do it.
fucking miserable, and it doesn't work right. So you have to
Oh
either
wait,
play the
multiplayer. There we go. There
jacked
we
up
go.
half working Bedrock version, or you have to just not play controller.
Dude, I am live now, which means very base
Hell
things.
yeah.
Very, very based. Hi
Please go
Max
to sleep.
Park.
Welcome to the
Hello.
world. Oh wait, never mind. It's like
Oh
30
my
seconds till
god.
um daylight and you wouldn't be able to sleep anyway.
Oh, okay, that was slow. Why was it slow? It was just loading. Better be it's just loading. All right. Back in the game. I've actually been looking forward to Minecrafting this week. Oops.
Hell yeah, dude.
That's why I can never let it go. I was like thinking, maybe once I get the new job. And I'm like, nah. Happy Mario Day, Bulby. Is it March 10th already? Very nice. What did you guys do for Mario Day? I literally don't care enough about Mario to do something specific because they haven't made a
What day
Mario
is it?
game I've
Oh,
loved.
today. Oh,
Yeah. They have not made
I
a Mario
completely
game.
forgot that it was Mario Day. Maybe on a year where it doesn't fall on a Minecraft Monday. Although, for the alliteration's sake of it being Mario Monday, would have been good to do something Mario related.
I mean,
We missed our chance.
I don't go purely based on alliteration, as tempting as that would be. Oh, we are
It's
not
almost
receiving that
entirely the
point.
reason
Okay.
I picked Monday for Minecraft.
Damn, dude.
Aside from the fact that like Minecraft is just a good, generally relaxing game to play.
So you wanted to start off your week right, or rather, starting it off less intensive. But
Yeah,
anyway, yeah,
exactly.
yeah, 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 yeah. Hopefully, game is loading okay for the people watching because it's telling me that YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain. Da, da, da. I was like, I
Like
didn't
horseshit.
do anything. I didn't do nothing crazy. I didn't have an update
It would be
pending,
handy to have
which
it
is
would
usually
be
why.
wonderful to have a torch right now, Moriu. You are absolutely right. Unfortunately, I haven't encountered any
Where are you?
almost underground. I went out in search of a lush cave biome so that I could collect some spore blossom flowers and drip leaf plants.
We got 2 votes for Whooper. Whooper is currently goaded, according to the peeps.
Oh,
That was a lag.
copying my Mudkip one and doing Whooper. I love that.
Did you look at it?
I have not yet.
No, okay, because that's like, it's not a perfect one-to-one copy, but I saw the Mudkip poll and I voted in that one, so. What led people, because I got in and I started listening, you're talking about random axolotl Pokemon, what was the prompting for that?
Um, because I'm going to the lush caves biome,
Oh, because they have axolotls.
where you can find axolotls.
I see.
Oh shit. Okay, I gotta have something I can use. Hey,
Wheat seed. Poop. Alright.
all right. Treasure chest doesn't have any form of lighting in it, of course. Do, 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 do. Redstone lamp and redstone torch it is.
Why is it being slow? Okay, this is miserable. Ah! Oh dear God. Hold on. Let me double check. My computer definitely does not need an update, right? I've already checked twice, but it does not. What
Oh,
would be
for fuck's
causing
sake, I'm actually gonna die.
what would be causing the issue right now? Open widget. Error. Well, I got that part.
I know, dude. I was
What's up
just
with
trying
OBS?
to. Oh, that's so annoying.
Is there a problem with OBS right now? I don't see a problem with OBS. I'm always worried it's because I'm running several things at the same time, and for some reason it might just have a hard time with that. I mean, restarting your computer every once in a while is just a good thing in general, so I might do that after I get off.
Don't need or want anything in there, but I'll take that iron.
Oh, come the fuck on. I don't want to have to do that in the middle of stream. But this is garbage. I would have just done it before getting on, had I known, but to have to reset everything up will take me another 10 minutes once I get back. I don't want to do that for that reason.
Is it like, is it trying to get you to update, I guess?
No, I checked for that before I went live. It's literally just being slow. That's why I'm like, maybe clear cache, because that's like my initial reaction to computers being slow is, well, why don't I restart it? And I can't really do that right now. Well, I mean, I can, but
Understandably
don't want to.
I'll pick that up.
There are zombies on the lawn.
Come on, please don't let this be
we can actually have zombies on the lawn in this game. That's wild. If I had a lawn.
Unfortunately, this is looking like a really sad lush caves biome.
What are you in that biome for?
Some of the plants that can only be found there.
Anything yummy to eat?
No, unfortunately not edible, but...
This thing needs to not do this to me.
Take off
Tomorrow...
the elytra. I don't think the elytra are the issue.
Tomorrow is Pokemon Soul Silver, guys. That is what I'm doing tomorrow. I beat the first gym. I haven't lost any Pokemon yet, fingers crossed. I'm going to be extra cautious.
Welcome, prototype.
Going forward. Oh, it's Dominic.
Yes, sir, it is.
It's funny to me because I don't even see him as prototype. It's like I hear prototype. Ah, yes, Dominic. The Shadow Man. Put the sugar there. Put the sugar there. Oh, what's up? What's up? Aiden is super cool. What is up, Dominic? In his chat, anyway. Why? Why wasn't it putting it down? I am thoroughly confused. And I fucked up.
All the work so far trying to find this fucking biome, and it's just stupid noodle caves.
And I fucked up. Do I even need all the sugar cane? I feel like I have plenty. I'm just gonna go and turn this all into play Cookie Clicker in Minecraft for a couple more minutes, and then we're gonna go on a mining trip because I'm completely out of Deep Slate, and Jace probably does not have a lot to give that he can afford.
To be honest, I have no idea, because I have intentions of using a fair amount of Deep Slate. However, I also have a pretty absurd amount of Deep Slate. However, I'm not in a position to be able to go and get that out. for you. Moment.
We will play Cookie Clicker in Minecraft. But I gotta work on my wall, because that wall's been going on. I started the wall back on January 20th, that whatever stream we did that week, and I've streamed most weeks since then. I think there was 2 weeks we took off. Why did you say hi instead of sup? I don't know. I mean, that was a question for Max Park, but like, hi.
The exclamation.
Who knows? Who knows why the high?
I just see. I don't know how well that one would go over, and there's a lot of wild card factors of that, right? Prototype. We'd
I got a ton of torches. We are good for a while.
Yeah, there's just. I feel like there's too many potential wild card factors in setting up some kind of thing where you guys decide a challenge for us.
He used to say sup. Well, I mean, I say sup. I say sup. I say what's cracking. I say hi. I say a lot of things.
He switches it around all the time.
The leg.
I wouldn't even say you stay consistent with me on that.
Sometimes I come in hola homo.
Yeah, that one was funny.
Boobas, what's up, Mr. Prototype? We always know it's you because of the boobs. Take that out of context. That'll be a doozy to try to explain. If you're watching with your parents around, that's always a fun one. I get the feeling that if people either live with their parents still or just are minors, stupid thing. All right, if people live with their parents or they are minors, they're probably not trying to watch me around their parents.
I mean, probably same here. Have I fixed potato yet? No, I've been kind of lazy with all that shit.
A potato.
Admittedly,
You just gotta be like Amber and take advantage of things that are broken. Remember when my WoW command didn't work, guys?
Wow. That was pretty good.
I was getting kind of freaked out by the fact that it was that broken. Because it didn't actually cost Bulbucks. And I didn't understand
I felt a little bad because you did ask for help, and I just was like, didn't even understand how to help you.
I mean, I'm guessing because like you came into chat, you heard wow, 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 and then I was like help, and you were like, what kind of help? And...
like, what am I even supposed to do here?
Oh, what? Come on, man. I am not basically porn. Whooper is the treasure. Thank you, Zucchero.
That is a rough claim there from your chat.
Somebody said Whooper's cringe. It's not from the chat as a whole. It's from Dominic or the Prototype.
I wasn't gonna point fingers, but I suppose I'm
gonna call him out. He said it in chat. Very sways. Or sorry, sways?
Yes, Bob has to work on the wall. Oh, yeah.
Anyway. Max Cold 36. I don't know.
Oh, fair enough.
I don't know where Max
Fair
Cold
enough,
is.
More I'll give you that one.
I don't know him in him or her in IRL like I do some of my chatters, so I literally couldn't tell you. I can at least tell
says
you
he does watch me. He's a minor and he does watch me around his parents because his parents only speak Spanish.
Makes sense. You could probably swear in Spanish, right?
I do know a few. Yes.
Yeah, see? Not safe. but also I don't think he's going to legitimately work to get in trouble with your parents by swearing.
God no, not gonna out you for watching an inappropriate channel like that.
I mean, it's not that inappropriate. We barely touch on things that are like. I have a content warning that says like PG-13 on all my stuff. You rejected. I am not a rejected furry hand puppet, good sir. I think that made Jace laugh a little bit. See what you've done.
It was a good one.
It's not the first time he's called me that. Somehow I don't think it'll be the last.
Of course not.
Bulb goes to deep dark to get derp slate ore. True, I am getting derp slate. I like derp slate. That is the derping. Gravel?
Cave is
Shoot.
again kind of disappointing. Where's everything I would expect from this type of cave?
I'm not getting a whole lot of treasure here. I say that and then I immediately find diamond.
Fair enough.
Let me dig around just in case. Yep, there is more. There is more to the vein.
Honestly, I don't know. I don't know what you're asking about, Zokiro. I don't remember what I said in regards to your response to the Whooper poll.
Whoopa? I love Whooper. Getting that diamond. It's about time that I mine some diamond. Oh, come on. Don't be slow.
Oh, honestly, I'm not even going to sit here and try and make something up. I genuinely don't remember what I said in response to that. I do remember that being mentioned as your response, though.
Bruh, who's the porn now, Dominic? He said don't explore your shaft vein on stream.
Wow.
And he called me porn. Bruh. I searched your name in the search bar to get here, and the first two results were months old Jace Minecraft streams featuring you. What the fuck? What? When they search Bulbucks, they're getting Jace's Minecraft featuring Bulbucks? Thank you, Skoggle.
That's rough, but also, like... Hell yeah.
Of course, hell yeah. I mean... Not that I have a problem with Jace getting traffic, but not my traffic, hopefully. Maybe once I become more established, like, it'll be like, ah yes, Bulbucks itself, thousands of subscribers. What is up, Mr. Skoggle? I'm not sure if Zokero was saying fucking what in response to the Skoggle or the Dominic, because they were both pretty deserving of a fucking what? Dude. It's about time that I mine the diamond.
Okay. We can make it through here. We can make it through here. You know what? I might have said something weird in response. Take it with a grain of salt.
Oh my god,
I have no fucking clue what I said.
Dude, this is like a gold mine. What the frick? Dude, I found 2 more separate veins just digging a few blocks over. This is the most diamond I found, and I'm lucky. Lucky.
What?
Lucky. Diamond, diamond mine if I mind you.
Oh. Okay, that kind of sucks. Do I need shears for this? Set up a miniature base of operations right here, I suppose.
Oh, that's a lot. You're the Luigi to Jason's
Did I pick
Mario.
it up? I did pick it up. Oh, thank God. All right.
I am younger and shorter. Not true. Well, I mean, younger relative to a guy who was born like a month before I was.
I was talking about me.
Yeah.
Yeah, you like barely younger than me.
It's not an insult, Luigia. Luigia. Sorry, Zoke. That was funny, Luigia. I am playing the Luigia game.
There's a tropical fish here. Axolotl swims. Where's
I don't know if
Axolotl
that's a compliment though. I don't want to be known as a murkerer. I don't murk people. And also, not to be like crazy or anything, I don't know that there's technically actual proof. Like he might not have been the guy that did it. I'm of the assertion that innocent until proven guilty, and he has not been proven guilty. So,
if anything, just weird circumstances surrounding everything to do with that case is the only thing that's been proven.
Ah, yes, the prototype has amended his former state, and Bulb, you're more like the Yoshi I killed to get across a gap, and I'm like, bruh, that's your fault.
That's rough.
You're just like every employer. You didn't want to utilize me to my full potential. Clearly, I can do more than get you across the gap. At least you could sell me for more.
Welcome, Skoggle. I do like Mudkip. Mudkip's a good Pokemon.
Luckily, everyone but one person has voted goated for Mudkip. Whoever voted cringe, I'm disappointed in you. Oh God.
I don't even have it so that I can actually see any of the results right now. So I look forward to going back and seeing what ridiculousness.
The cutest predator? What'd you find?
I caught an axolotl.
Oh, you caught one.
Yeah.
Julio.
I'm gonna be grabbing a couple while I'm here.
Well, yeah, because they're kind of hard to find otherwise, aren't they?
Yup.
Uh-oh, they're... Nope.
I'm gonna be
it.
trying to grab 2, I suppose, and I should grab some of these tropical fish.
Oh, I hear me. Your poll is for Wooper. My poll is for Wooper. Did I say Mudkip?
Well, you know what? I have a little extra iron.
Jace getting all these achievements that I could never get.
You could never get them. You just haven't done anything to get them yet.
We are turning back here.
I believe you're more than capable of getting them.
Bruh.
Oh, sweet Jesus, that chest had torches in it. Fuck yeah.
Dude, I love chests.
I don't care about anything else in that chest.
If you kill Yoshi to get across the gap, then you're bad. I mean, only if you're gonna die and you didn't know. Like, if you die and you didn't know, then that's fine. It's like, the sacrifice must be made. We both won't make it. But otherwise, it's like, let me just use you to get across the gap. Then you're kind of a dick to Yoshi.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. All right, I get it, man. Stop shooting me.
What's the goodness?
I'm getting shot at.
Bro, don't
I
they
entered
know
the wrong
that
part of
that's
town.
illegal? Where are the police in Minecraft?
Oh.
That way,
Hey, man.
when the zombies
What do you
break
mean
into
you
your
didn't
house,
think
they
I
can
was into
arrest you.
chests too?
What?
Fucking Dominic. He said, Bulb, we all know you like chests, but didn't think Jace was into chests too.
Oh shit!
Damn, man.
See what I mean? Dominic over here throwing all the shade. Bulb, for the record, is into chest. That's not a huge... I feel like that's not, you know, all that big of a stretch, though, you know?
Oh my god, where am I fucking being shot from? There you are.
There. You're being shot from there.
He keeps getting me.
Throw it back.
Like I haven't been able to figure out where the fuck he is. Whenever I'm getting shot, I'll move away from that particular direction.
Oh my god. Am I going I am going the wrong way. Guys, I went the wrong way.
There's a sneaky bastard there. Alright.
We're in that deep slate. Does anyone here remember Deep Toot? If anyone could tell me where that's from, that's pretty goated. Jace, any guesses?
No, sorry.
Bruh.
Night vision potions, you know, maybe those would be useful. If I was smart enough to think to bring them.
It's very similar to the song "Ain't No Lovin' My Man." Shoo wop, shoo wop. Not quite from the same series, but one that did a crossover with it a whole lot.
Nope, at a loss.
Oh, dude, the prototype knew. He knew. He knew about Deep Toot. I can't believe that. Dominic goated.
Yeah. A good amount of times he is, yeah.
Indeed. Buy some candy bars.
Every now and then he says something.
Dude. I grew up with OG cartoons. The OGs.
Deep Toot is from Fairly Odd Parents.
Yep.
Why do I feel like this
He's
is...
a Phantom. Danny Phantom? Bada-bada-bada-bum, bada-bada-bum. And fucking lag.
More torches, more coal,
For the tower, they can see it
golden
all.
apple, more iron, which means I can make more buckets.
I'll be
And
honest,
catch
I
more
probably can't name you
axolotls.
all the quotes from all the different shows because I only watched like the ones that were on like when I was at that age kind of thing. Like I did not watch The Mighty Bee because that thing looked atrocious. And I also did not watch what was the one? Was it Camp Lazlo or whatever?
Camp Lazlo was a weird one. I don't blame you for not watching that
There
one.
were so many cartoons I hated because they were terrible. Teen Titans OG. I did not watch Teen Titans OG. I'm not a huge fan of the Teen Titans overall. However, and that's going to be a hot mess of a take. I have not watched enough Teen Titans OG, but I've seen a lot of Teen Titans Go, and I recognize the fact that Teen Titans Go is almost subjectively inferior to the OG. But I've just nothing ever struck me as like from seeing the few episodes of the original Teen Titans that I did, nothing like really drew me. But I didn't see it as a kid, so it's fair to say I grew up with a government channel. I didn't have cable. I grew up with the government channel, and then I got Netflix when I was like My parents got Netflix when I was really young, and they started doing the streaming when I was like 10-ish. I ran into lava again. How about that? Teen Titans Go is awful. Static Shock. Flapjack. No. Oh god, I hate Flapjack. Chowder. You know what? I'll give Chowder. Having rewatched some of it recently, not that bad.
Chowder's pretty great, huh?
Chowder's not that bad, because you take the moon and you take the moon and you take the moon.
I love Chowder.
It's the kind of show that's really stupid, but like it's good stupid, like Gumball. Like it gives me more of a Gumball vibe than Flapjack, which gives me like our
brain rot.
Regarded for the sake of regarded, like actual brain rot kind of. It's like if SpongeBob weren't well written. Like
yeah, I couldn't stand Flapjack. I think my parents probably appreciated.
Adventure Time? I never watched Adventure Time as a kid. It came out after I was already a teenager. However, I liked whatever I saw of Adventure Time. I just never sat and watched it all. I shouldn't say like I never watched cartoons after that certain point, because I have watched all of Gravity Falls, and that came out around the same time. I did watch a lot of Steven Universe, and that varying degrees, like some good, some bad.
My God, man. All these fucking zombies always manage to set me on fire when I attack them.
My ex who got me into it, so I didn't really want to keep watching it after a certain point.
Steven Universe was good, but there were some questionable things to it, and it certainly could have been better.
Yeah, that's really what I'd say is, like, honestly, there were things about it, and I do remember something that Charlie had told me, because I was talking to her about it once, and she had said, like, I guess it felt as though there were things in the story that were, like, relatively uncomfortable, despite the fact that I was kind of like, you know, this show kind of errs on the side of woke. And then they had, like, something that seemed very, like, not woke, but in a bad way. If that makes any sense. I'm not getting into it entirely, because I don't want to either say the wrong thing and offend fans, or just...
Apparently, according to Zokiro, the creator of Steven Universe, Rebecca Sugar, is a pedo.
What? Bruh.
An interesting one. I have not heard that one
Do I like
before.
Gumball? I think I like Gumball. I think I like Gumball, kind of like I like Chowder, in the sense that, like, you know, when I've seen it, it's been pretty good, but like I never watched it regularly. I will say I liked probably I would say I like Gravity Falls enough to sit and watch it all, and I didn't have that same appreciation for Gumball, but I feel like that's not like a story you get sucked into in the same way, so maybe it's just different.
Yeah. From what I have seen of Gumball, I also did really like it. I guess I would have liked to see more. I just haven't actually cared to take the time to like just sit down and watch the entire thing yet.
And it's funny because I'm talking about all this stuff, and it's like as I am praising certain cartoons, like I'll praise Phineas and Ferb a lot, and when it comes to my anti-Disney tirades, I feel like I'm fair at the very least when I'm like I'm radically anti-Disney, but I'm also in what I consider to be intellectually honest about what I like and dislike about some of the stuff they do. Because I will point out things that I think are massive W's, like Gravity Falls and Phineas and Ferb, but
Phineas and Ferb is.
But Phineas and Ferb is probably
fantastic.
From my childhood, though. That's kind of old now. Like they stopped making Phineas and Ferb like 10 years ago. It's coming back.
It fucking better not be.
Yeah, no, I don't know if I feel good about that coming back. I'm not gonna give it any time because I do not give Disney any money.
Like, I know it was
So
originally a Disney franchise, but like it still just feels like Disney getting their grubby hands on another franchise from our childhood and ruining it. And I hope that they don't actually decide to bring Phineas and Ferb back and potentially
it's
completely screw it up.
it's funny because that's kind of how like I thought about it, and I was like, well, it is their franchise, but it's at the same time it's kind of like, well, they're just ruining. Phineas and Ferb is about Candace accepting the death of her brothers.
What the fuck?
I think it's a take. Like a I see what you're saying though, because from
What, like a
from
fan theory on?
yeah, psychological fan theory type thing. Ed, Ed and
Oh,
Eddie was about death. I didn't watch Ed, Ed and
well,
Eddie enough. I didn't like it that much.
Ed, Ed, and Eddie was about a couple of idiots scamming their fucking neighborhood.
Yeah.
It operated entirely on cartoon logic. Like, I can appreciate to a certain degree some of the fan theories, and I like reading them, but sometimes you just got to accept that this one doesn't have an overarching theme of whatever dark thing you're inserting into it. And have fun with the theory. Leave it at that.
Hashtag double D guarantee, which is not from Ed, Ed and Eddie, although the Ed with two D's was, I'm pretty sure it was colloquially known as double D, right?
Yeah. There's a fan theory that the cul-de-sac they live in is actually purgatory. Yeah, I think I have actually heard of and encountered that theory before.
My general take on stuff is it's usually not that deep.
Yeah, to me that's just like to a certain degree particularly outlandish and just a little bit much for what the show is actually trying to be and do.
Ed, Ed and Eddie seem kind of like brain rot.
A little bit, but not
like the
remotely like
rot.
the shit that we have to put up with today.
Oh, the today brain rot is insane. I mean, at least Skibidi Toilet is more of a meme than an actual TV show.
But there's too many kids out there who treat that shit like it's not.
Well, Skibidi
Courage the Cowardly Dog was fucking something else, dude, for sure.
Yeah, I want to know the psychological fan theories to Courage the Cowardly Dog. That shit was on a whole nother level. Not vocal percussion, but something on a whole nother level. A freaking eldritch horror on a whole nother level.
Yeah, that was an intense show.
The probably one of the best ones. So I always hate when people categorize things wrong objectively. Like yeah, this was a 90s show, right? You know, it aired one episode in the 90s. SpongeBob. But because like if you air something and it begins in December of 1999 or 1989, it is not a part of that decade.
I will accept that 90s kids probably grew up with SpongeBob. Fine.
Yeah, that's fine.
But because the last episode was like what in the last day, or the first episode was like the last day of 1999, like no, it doesn't make it a 90s show.
I know The Simpsons. The Simpsons aired their first episode the last day of not the last day, but the last week of 1989. SpongeBob might have been like 2 episodes. But it was like December of 1999, and I'm like, well, look, it's not a 90s cartoon, clearly. Its sphere of influence impacted the 90s none whatsoever. Nobody in the 90s knew what SpongeBob was.
Right. God, man, I can't properly explore this fucking cave that is just riddled with, oh, piss off, asshat.
It's asshats. See? At least it's not a fucking whore.
Oh my god. This one might be.
Have I ever heard of Alex Bale? I read that, but I'm honestly searching my brain. I do not know who Alex Bale is.
Rocky's Modern Life. Dude, okay.
Rocco's
Rocky
Modern
Bullwinkle
Life
and Ren and Stimpy hated those shows. I can't stand them, in all honesty. They are god-awful.
Rocco's Modern Life? Kind of,
yeah.
like, not a kid show. Like, I
Yeah.
was surprised watching Ren and Stimpy and Rocco, and there was another one that was like, damn, I can't believe. Like, Johnny Bravo is funny. I probably would have thought that was hilarious as a kid, but
Johnny Bravo is definitely made for, all audiences being present. And then Rocco's was definitely should have been coming on after the kids went to sleep. Same with Ren and Stimpy.
that is
Both
Ren
of
and
those
Stimpy. And you know
shows
what?
are
No.
so fucking deranged.
Ren and Stimpy is the 80s kids brain rot, or like 80s early 90s, because it was like I think 92.
My ex loved that show and tried to get me into it, and I like after a certain point I was like I had to tell her, I was like, I can't do this.
Dude,
this show
there is one of the first episodes of Ren and
makes
Stimpy
me want to
where
die
he starts
inside.
pulling his teeth out, and then he pulls out all of like the fucking the little nerve endings that are left after the teeth are gone.
Oh God, yeah.
And they spend
And that was like my biggest
They
problem
spend
with the show.
too
It was
much
either it was
time.
way too graphic and disgusting, or like the only little bit of humor in an entire episode was just so like so childish it was cringy.
I will watch Space Dandy. I've seen the first episode. I liked it. I will say this about Ren and Stimpy. They could cook when they could cook, but that was very few and far between. Like, there were a few things I liked from Ren and Stimpy, but they would spend way too long on trying to beat a dead horse with some of their bad jokes, and it actually made the show relatively boring.
Yeah, it's like the number one thing that people complain about with Family Guy having a problem with doesn't pales in comparison to how bad Ren and Stimpy did it.
Yeah, I'd probably agree with that.
You ever
I think
wanted to
Family
watch
Guy's
a
a pretty
30-minute
flawed
long
show.
fart joke? You're not gonna find a 30-minute long fart joke in Family Guy. You're gonna find it in
You'll find
Ren
a
and Stimpy.
30-second fart joke in Family Guy.
No, it might be a good
Cutaway gag. It's a
5 minutes,
cutaway
but
gag, but rip
like,
Pop Smoke.
yeah, people complain too much about Family Guy hanging on to a joke for too long. Oh, I'm actually gonna die.
Who's Pop Smoke? What am I not getting here? Stimpy. Ren and Stimpy. Hold on. I need to fucking take a second to read some of these comments because I'm getting fucked over by the spelling. It is hoo-ha-hoo. Hoo-ha-hoo? Hoo-ha-hoo, man, I'm pretty. I do love Johnny Test. That is one of the ones that I thought was actually pretty based from my childhood. Honestly, Johnny Test is back when they could make cartoons that had real humor. Because, like, I don't think Johnny Test would fly anymore because they had a fucking character who's dark vegan.
Yeah, because that's the reason Johnny. Oh, you said Johnny Test. I still thought you were talking about Johnny Bravo for some reason.
No.
Yeah, yeah, because that's the reason. Definitely not the episodic sexual harassment of every woman in his town. Or the fact that he's a 30-year-old man living in his mother's basement doing all this shit.
Dude, that's what makes it even better. I will not crap on Johnny Bravo at all. It's funny. Darth Vegan. Darth Vegan? Was it Darth Vegan? I thought it was Dark Vegan because they couldn't like use Darth because it was too close. Maybe I'm wrong. But yeah, Dark Vegan. Tomorrow cooking.
They might have been able to get away with it at the time.
Yeah, they might have
before Disney bought out Star Wars.
I don't know. It was before and during. Caillou was about. Dude, I'd said that Caillou was like this kid dying of cancer. That's why his parents let him act like a fucking ass Pete. Like, Caillou, I was a small child and I didn't understand why the fuck Caillou's parents didn't shoot him after a while because he was Jesus, so annoying. Like it's the Garfield. Like some people need to be dragged out in the street and shot. That's what I would say about Caillou. That was like. He's
an
a
actual
brat.
Garfield quote.
Yeah, like X needs to be dragged out into the street and shot was a common thing from Garfield, which is also very base and goated. But yeah, Caillou was bad. I wouldn't let my kids watch that. I would not want my kids thinking for half a second that they could get away with being that fucking bratty. I also didn't understand the point of Caillou.
That's
like, it was supposed to be on
fair.
PBS. I don't know what was educational about it.
I mean,
Try to explain
like,
to me
he
that.
learned a lesson for that episode and then never do anything with having just learned that lesson.
Yeah.
I don't know. Pretty sure my dad kind of felt the same way about the show as you do.
I think almost everyone felt the same way about that show. I know my parents really didn't like Caillou.
It was one of those shows, like, my mom didn't mind it so much as she just didn't care for it. She would much rather have Caillou on than the Teletubbies.
Oh, that's someone was talking about Teletubbies in chat. The Yokai Watch is cringy now. Me rewatching it, dude. The Yokai Watch was kind of after my time, but it is incredibly cringy.
Oh my gosh! Thank you, Dolphin Boy.
Wah, wah, wah.
Let's not spam them too much, okay? You can have your fun with it for a moment.
They cost points. You can't spam it
They
forever.
do. I just, you know, I'm thinking about the other people trying to watch. You don't want just sound effects playing over top of me endlessly, right?
Well, not endlessly, yeah.
Yeah, that's all I was saying. Just, don't go overboard with it. Have your fun for now.
I didn't understand. Teletubbies was kind of.
Don't let it turn into just outright spam.
I don't know if that, dude, Dominic. I don't know if he was L-ing you in Jace's chat. I don't know. He's like didn't deserve that.
F's in the chat for my L ruling. I see how it is.
I see. Manjamut. I don't know what. Well, I don't know what the fucking yokais are by name. I got the Pokemon autism, not the Yokai Watch autism, guys. I know Jibanyan. And Cheek Squeeze or whatever, or Cheek Squeaks or whatever, the one that farted.
I remember when some of those, like when it was first coming out and some of the characters were like introduced and announced, I was like, oh, this is a terrible thing for children to learn.
Well, I mean,
like,
all of them,
the whole premise of Yokai Watch, just was terrible to me. I was like, this is awful. Sure. Yeah, we'll teach small impressionable children that nothing is actually their fault and there's some dark spirit causing all of their problems. That's a fantastic thing to teach children.
I'll be honest. I might take the two level-headed approach of saying I don't think kids are that dumb. I mean, Yokai Watch was meant for like generically, I don't know, probably like not little kids.
I think it's better to say that we can hope that most kids aren't that dumb.
Yeah. Yokai are everywhere, causing you trouble messing up.
There are plenty of kids who would have been watching that show who are that dumb. Not to be mean or anything, but I mean, unfortunate nature.
My brother with special needs, he wasn't that dumb. So he liked Yokai Watch. That's the only reason I even know what it is. He did understand the concept of personal responsibility. He was also like,
yeah. I mean, like, your brother's also not dumb.
Yeah, well, I mean,
like,
but no, I mean,
he might have
might
have some level of impairment due to his mental disability, but he's not. He is not.
No, he's not dumb. But what I'm saying is like the sort of the naivety dumb part of it is like he understood the fact that there's a level of personal responsibility people have even at like the young age of like 6 or whenever he was when he was watching. Because I think I was like 10 or 11 when it came out. But Cheek Squeak and Chut and Cheese, or Cut and Cheese. Oh, it's Cut and Cheese. I see. Was that like the evolved version? I can't remember if they evolved or like did a temporary like Digimon.
Well, I'm not saying they're like trying to pull a fast one on you, right? Like, you know, obviously if you're above a certain age, you're gonna already have that understanding that, you know, your actions are your own and the separation of fantasy from reality.
Yeah.
But given the target audience, there's definitely going to be children much younger watching this and still learning how the world works and getting the wrong impression from a really stupid premise for a show.
It kind of just like the idea like the knee jerk, oh, kids don't have any, like, that there's no agency, it's just all these random yokai spirits making you do the dumb shit. It kind of reminds me of like a lot of the knee jerk reactions from the toxic Christians about, well, this show says it says something that's not real and is misrepresenting religion in some way, shape, or form. I'm not
Yeah.
stupid.
Yeah.
Even as a kid, I wasn't stupid. Like, I understand that fiction is fiction and things aren't real.
Which is always a good distinction to be able to make, really.
Shulker. I filled one shulker box. Oh, I hope people are enjoying my riffing on cartoons from the day. The yokai from Yokai Watches from yeah, no, yokai are a thing in Japanese mythology, but it's the way they're presented in Yokai Watch was like they're the reason that Nate has all of these. I think that was the main character. They're the reason he has all these like fucking problems in his life because he's farting incessantly in class and the dumb premise, dumb concept. I actually liked a lot of the character designs though.
I mean, that's fair.
Like, Jibanyan's kind of adorable. There was a couple others. There's a couple others that are really good. And
there's one singular fucking axolotl in this entire place. I'm a little disappointed by that.
Nate Adams, the voice actor, was a former Power Rangers. Tomorrow PVZ Nuzlocke. No, it is tomorrow's Pokemon Nuzlocke.
I did see your comment, Dominic. Sorry, I hadn't quite gotten to that yet. I did not know that the lead actor for the Yokai Watch was a former Power Ranger, which is kind of cool, I guess.
Spoilers? I didn't want to know that Jibanyan dies. I mean, I'm assuming he doesn't die, but that'd be kind of rough. Yokai Watch 2 Fleshy Souls. You learned Jibanyan origin story was said. 2 Fleshy Souls. That sounds weird. Jace about to get flashbacks from when I was referring to him as a different kind of tuber.
I didn't have to bring it up. Run.
So you not want to be named after a Pokemon? Or so do I want to be named after a Pokemon? Yes. You definitely do. Come on, Bulb. I need to get a Pokemon nickname. Dude, we need people to, like, if you vote the nickname in the poll, I literally go based on the votes. I will include as many nicknames as I can. If there are more than 4 nicknames that 4 individuals put out, because I will choose one per person if we have a lot of suggestions. I would be putting more in the poll, I just can't, because it only allows me 4 options. So the ones that I see popping up a lot, if they're not getting picked, I'm going to prioritize the new names that people are picking for the new Pokemon. I did have that. It wasn't, dude, it wasn't like that. It was like happiness, like Togepi happiness, not Togepi dong. Togepiness. Votes do not matter in most.
But you totally took it for the stupid pun with it.
I did because it was a male.
Dude,
Togepi.
all the fucking skeletons are absolute snipers right now for some reason. Like, shit, man.
I'm also I'm not kid friendly. I don't think. It's
no.
not. Yo, Togepiness evolves into Togedick.
Just want to grab Other axolotl before
Jace,
I dip out
heard
of
that
here.
one,
'Cause
right?
if I have two, I can breed them and I don't have to fucking worry about it.
You heard that one, right?
Yeah, toga penis evolves into toga dick.
Oh, damn it. I just remembered that I forgot some stuff at work. Trying to rush home. Forgot the mustard I got for the house. I found at I went to Rose's earlier and I found mustard for $1. It's that the barrel one with like the screw top. So it's not gonna fucking just squirt all up in the cap, and it was $1, so it's not ungodly expensive. Who's unfriendly to kids? I'm not child friendly, but I am friendly to children in certain capacities. Obviously I'm not going to be overly friendly to kids. I'm a male human being. We're not supposed to be overly friendly to kids. That's how you get sent to jail.
How you catch a case.
Exactly. I grew up watching Chucky when I was 4 years old, and laugh when Chucky killed people. Well, that movie's kind of funny.
I mean, I don't think the first movie was meant to be humorous, but it kind of is.
Don't be Jared from Subway. I've seen the first Child's Play. It's pretty good. I'm not Jared from Subway.
I would have to agree with that.
I would not be able to eat that many sub sandwiches. I would at least need Philly cheesesteak. Or pizza or something. I also probably won't lose all that weight. And most importantly, though, I don't like kids like that.
Yeah, much needed clarification these days, apparently. Fucking demented world we live in.
I bought hand soap and I bought... You know, I'm crazy when I'm like,
come on, man.
Cheap hand soap and inexpensive mustard in a thing that doesn't fuck up when you're trying to squirt it. I've already become someone in their mid-20s now.
I think you and I have been in our mid-20s for a few years, technically.
Yeah, that's true. Well, don't be a Catholic priest, bro. You know what? Dude, that
it
grows pretty old.
Yeah.
That's the only joke there is about Catholics in general, basically.
Yeah.
Now...
Hear it way too much.
Now... The funny thing... Statistically, it's more likely to be your pastor or someone in the pastoral, because I mean, like, priest is by religious sacrament, pastor is just like, oh, we'll let him be in charge. So like people involved in the pastor's family and things like that, usually a bad sign. That's a stereotype that people don't really get into a whole lot, but is usually kind of true. The pastor's daughter.
Oh. Yeah. Almost always a freak.
Never have girls if you're a pastor.
Well, it's not just the pastor's daughter; it's also pretty commonly the cradle Catholic girls too.
Oh yeah, that's for every, like, cradle Catholics exist in Protestantism. They just don't have a name. I don't think cradle Christians ever caught on.
People who are raised in it but don't fully understand. Yeah.
Bulb been hit on by a pastor's daughter, huh? No, I've never been hit on by a pastor's daughter. There have been popes that have... Yeah, no, dude, Zokuro, I will say that there were some... Back when the church was controlled by, like, the emperor or the state of France or whatever territorial thing held claim to being able to elect the Pope. I'm very happy, actually, that the Cardinals get to elect the Pope now. As screwed up as that sometimes is, with the bad popes that come out every once in a while.
And with there
corruption
basically
in the
being
church.
a current cardinal who is less than savory. Don't remember which one.
Yeah, but I follow voodooism and Buddhism. Good luck, prototype. Jace, read the comments starting with Jace. Starting with Jace. Bulb, read the comment that starts with Jace. Where is there a Jace comment?
Oh, you just gotta look harder. I'm sure it's there. He's always got some weird things to say.
Dude.
Not that it's not appreciated
I've been missing some
sometimes.
Comments. That
it's
comment,
funny.
You wouldn't appreciate that one. You wouldn't appreciate that one. No, he's not Dave from Homestuck.
Oh, I'm sorry I missed it until just now. Dolphin Boy, I'm sure you're probably already gone. You have a good rest of your day, and you don't have to feel bad about spamming. You weren't spamming yet. I was just saying, you know.
Make a joke about wanting a hamburger in India? I can. I can make a joke. I don't know if I'll get away with it. I would.
Yeah, you can always start with the joke, you know.
I don't think I would ever want to go to India. Be perfectly honest. There are much nicer places to visit.
Oh no, having hundreds of people swarm you in the streets trying to sell you their street food that's going to give you like instant dysentery or something. Sorry if that's a little offensive, guys, but it's not even really a stereotype. Like from every account I've heard from people I watch on YouTube who have gone to India, like it might be an absolutely beautiful country. Do not eat the street food. Don't do it. That is like the one bit of advice that consistently goes around when I'm watching some of these people.
I don't know, Jace. What do you think about Dominic's comment?
About
you in my chat.
I didn't hear you read his comment about me.
I didn't read it for a reason.
Well, if it's in your chat, and I'm in a very dangerous place.
So,
yeah.
We have the chat. Jace has seen Bulb's furry Muppet stick.
Ah, alright. So he went that direction of off the deep end this time.
Dude.
I actually haven't, and I plan to keep it that way.
The Bulbucks does not have one of those, to my knowledge. This isn't Homestuck, people. It doesn't go that deep.
Probably want to use a different choice of words when you're discussing that.
Nah. Where's Bingemeister? He is currently not around here. Impending doom approaches. Good sir, welcome, Sock Gamer. How are you doing?
Alright.
How's it going, homie? We got Dominic the Shadow Prince, aka the Prototype, as he's now known. We got him calling me what was it? What did we like knock off Muppet? I can't remember.
Something like that?
Jeff Dunham is popular in the Middle East because of his puppet Ahmed the Digit. Is he really? Like, I didn't think they'd show that in half the countries in the Middle East. Although Ahmed is hilarious. He's popular here because of that. If it was Walter and Peanut, I love both of them, but I don't think it would have gotten as viral as Ahmed helped with Jeff. Walter was just like literally the first time I saw Joe Biden again in 2019, I was like, that guy looks like Walter from Jeff Dunham. Because he didn't age well. He aged very rapidly in the years he was not Beep anymore. In Saudi Arabia, well, it makes sense in Saudi Arabia. The UAE, Saudi Arabia, Bahrain, those countries all make sense for having jokes like that.
Because they're doing a little bit better, a little bit healthier, and
Well, they don't like terrorists. That's kind of the... I
it's
used to have
definitely an
a
important
ventriloquist
factor.
puppet. I used to be good. That's cool. That's cool. Yeah, that's what you called me, a rejected furry muppet. That's I remember. I remember. See,
Man.
Dominic, for some reason comes into my chat and just throws shade for some reason. I don't know.
Comes into your chat purely to roast the shit out of you for
No reason.
yeah.
If you had a good reason, I would be more accepting of the roast. Which
Right.
is, I think Jace can confirm is real. I don't mind getting roasted as long as it's for a good reason. When are you gonna play tomorrow?
Or the jokes are good enough.
Or the jokes are good enough. That's true. I mean, again, if I could get a good Catholic joke that wasn't about priests and kids, you know, I would be a little bit more satisfied. My sense of humor. But because
I'd agree
that's
with
like
that.
the one that it always is, and I'm like, it's the only joke. I used to do this routine with the puppet in my backpack. I threw my voice, the puppet say, "Help me, I can't breathe." Then I opened it and did. Dude, that's funny. That's actually pretty funny. I do appreciate people who have that talent. A lot of people really good at that. I don't understand. Like, I know that the mechanics are there. I just don't understand how I could do it if I were to try to learn.
I have tried learning before. It is
Like a
confusing.
legitimate talent.
Yeah, it is. It's incredibly difficult to pick up if you have no base talent for it. Not only do you need to learn how to start doing like different voices and like
Pokemon Wooper.
which
Yes, sir.
which is going to come with a lot of like I guess a certain degree of mimicry as a talent, like learning how to copy people's voices
Oh
and
my god, my alarm.
mannerisms. But then you also need to learn how to speak clearly and coherently
Yo, chat.
without visibly moving your jaw or your lips.
It's
So then
stream
your
time,
tongue does a
apparently,
lot of
according to
a lot of the work that your tongue does a lot of the work for producing certain sounds that you generally speaking need your lips to do. It's insane.
Used to play the drums. Dude, drums are expensive. Musical instruments in general are incredibly expensive. Also, my alarm went off a second ago because it's 6:45. It's time for me to go stream. I forgot to make an alarm setting that works Tuesday through Saturday instead of Monday through Saturday, and because, you know, my
Yeah.
Monday stream is at 5. It's also what happens when you don't turn off your alarm.
All right.
I don't know if anyone heard that.
I managed to get 2 axolotls and I got 2 tropical fish while I was down there, so we'll see about what I can actually accomplish here. I need some of these.
I don't even have as much deep slate as I would have wanted. Gotta keep going.
Oh, am I not picking those?
Gravel. Oh my god.
I need to test something. Okay, good. Good.
Goat.
Also, the stick would be just okay, hold on. This one. Yes, Zokira, that is normal behavior for prototype.
What is?
Otherwise known as Dominic the Shadow Demon or Shadow Prince.
Sonic the Shadow Demon is a whole new name.
Dominic the Shadow Prince, previously known as Pyro the Lava Demon, now known as Prototype. And he wonders
Oh,
why my bot fucking struggles with him.
yeah, maybe it's kind of funny actually. I think when he does that, I'm sure he must know that he doesn't get to keep his money, like his
No, he does. It's tied to your account ID, which is
Oh, it is.
doesn't change. Yeah. So it's
I
tied
thought
to
it
your
was just
account
based on
ID,
the name.
but like the system is using your name to look up your account ID and information and
Oh,
everything.
that's why it struggles.
So
Don't
it
change your
seems to
name several
struggle a lot,
times.
but also like the really fucking long names are the ones that all take the longest for it to respond to.
Yeah.
At least as far as my
when
chat
it's
goes.
not responding to me, that's when I know it's screwing up. I'm going to I'm going to see Skoggle this weekend. That's based, dude. Very based.
Stick with just everything.
Tell him I said hi. I mean, I'm probably going to talk to him between now and then, but either way.
Hey, I mean, I get where you're coming from, Zakiro, but innuendo doesn't have to be well thought out. It just is what it is.
Innuendo is what it is.
We all understood what he meant. Well thought out or not, it got the point across. He actually apparently repeated the same joke about the stick in my chat.
Oh, I didn't even know.
Zakiro said, is this normal behavior from this guy? Also, the stick would just be the thing that controls the arms. It's not a well thought out joke.
That's true.
I was like, you know, fair enough on that, but it's innuendo's innuendo. It doesn't have to be well thought out as long as everyone gets it.
Maybe it's just a matter of perception. Let's open up a new chest. Good news, tomorrow you're playing VT. No! Actually, tomorrow I'm playing. I don't know why. I always think I'm like, no, I'm not playing this, and then I'm like, oh, you're just screwing with me. I see. Yeah, no, I'm tomorrow I'm playing Pokemon Soul Silver. But very big but. I hope we actually don't die. I hadn't made it that far in either of my attempts in Heart Gold, so even in my because I tried Nuzlocking. I've done Nuzlocks like personally before, like I did it on stream. None of the ones got very far because I would either lose enough Pokemon to where I just got very upset and didn't want to keep going, or I legitimately like blacked out or whited out. Vocal percussion on a whole nother level coming to my mind. Tomorrow, promise me, can you nickname me? I cannot promise you that you'll get a nickname. I mean, we can always try catching a Magikarp and trying to reinstantiate Maxikarp if that's what chat wants. I don't know if you want to be a Magikarp.
An interesting
though.
one.
I mean, given that I have a Wooper at the moment, I'm very unlikely to try to use Maxikarp. A Wooper and Hoothoot, so...
Oh, I'm back home. I can sleep.
Oh yeah, I forgot to do that.
Well, I mean, you sleeping was only necessary while I was still digging down into the cave. Once I was down in there, it was not as necessary anymore.
Well, I've been in the cave for most of my stream thus far. We're gonna build the wall! Let's keep out Jace. Or not.
How could you?
Magikarp named Seashroom. I mean, Jace is not gonna be remotely off-put by a wall. He could always legally migrate to the city. I would let him. I would give him the Emerald card. See, because we're not ridiculous, I can make jokes like that and he's not gonna get upset.
I always question the people who would get offended by that. It's like, or like the people who try to get offended on my behalf. Like, I never understood that. I don't understand the being offended on someone else's behalf.
I only understand that when it's like somebody who cannot, like I'd be offended on behalf of someone else only if that person couldn't, like, defend themselves in a scenario like a small child or...
Well, that's not being offended
needs.
on somebody's behalf. That's just generally being offended at, like, essentially someone being a public nuisance of sorts, or just a relative piece of shit. But you're not actually offended there. You're annoyed at somebody being a piece of shit.
Yeah.
It's a little bit different. But like, if being offended is on somebody's behalf is like sitting there trying to be like, oh, I can't believe you would say that. Like, that's so horrifically offensive. Meanwhile, the person who's supposedly offended by that is laughing at the joke and having a good old time.
Has anyone ever gotten offended on your behalf? Like,
I don't think I've ever had someone be offended on my behalf. I've had somebody be offended on someone else's behalf, like, towards me. Right.
Offended toward you. Like...
Yeah. Offended by me on behalf of somebody else. And it was the most ridiculous thing. I think I've told you about this before, but I had used the word retarded.
Oh. I use that word a lot.
Somebody in my A school class actually was like, you know, I'm sick of you guys using that word around me. Like, you need to not be using that word. I have a sibling with autism. It's offensive for you to say the word retarded. And I quite simply, I told him, like, it's offensive for you to equate retarded and autistic together.
Yeah.
Like, you're being self-righteous over the fact that you have a sibling with autism, and completely insensitive by equating autism and retardation, because somebody wants to call the fact that we have to write in blue retarded, or whatever the case was.
Dude, I'm so glad that I am not monetized yet. I probably would have blown that in this stream. Actually, I don't know, because you'd have to have somebody go and scrub through it, and it's like a 3-hour stream, so they'd be like, nah.
Well, we're also not, like, actively calling something that word. We're not actively, like...
We are referring to the word
itself. We're referencing it, and referencing a somewhat niche situation, I suppose.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sorry, you're in the military. Grow up hair.
Yeah.
Like... I don't...
That whole situation was wild to me. I was like, I cannot believe we're having this conversation right now. You are a grown fucking adult.
Dude, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Sock. This is a podcast with gameplay, if I'm not lying, the best one, though. I mean, this is effectively, probably should be roughly what this is.
I'd say it's a very accurate assessment, and that's kind of what the original idea on my side was for this whole thing. Like,
I got a gravel. That's not very goated. I am going to break
we're not podcasters, sure, but
I put gravel on top of the torch. That shouldn't be right. Should have smothered it. I have ADHD now, says I say retarded when someone associates with autism. I'm like, fuck you. Yeah, exactly. See, Prototype agrees exactly with what you're saying, Jace.
Yeah, because I mean, it's, you know, not to toot my own horn, but it is the reasonable take on that.
When one of my friends were doing something stupid during lunch. Yeah, no, that's exactly why you say that, something like that, because that's the situation that would then call for the use of the word.
Welcome, Nathan. Look, my ADHD brain kickers. Dude, nah, like you haven't offended us with your BS, right? Like, you know, we might call it quote unquote your BS, but like, nah, you don't got to worry about that.
My BS is.
I
way
wouldn't
worse
exactly
than
say
kids.
I'm hard to offend, but you know, it's something I do actually do my best to keep under wraps and take things with a grain of salt.
Max is saying
You know,
hi
just
to Nathan through my chat. You know you can always hop over to Jace's chat and greet him yourself. I have it linked. Link is in the pinned message. Although I'm sure most.
and
most
I
of
will
you
agree with
already know
Bulb on that
Oh my
one.
God. Add a torches.
Prototype, like, that's basically the exact context of like how people generally would choose to use that word, if at all. So, you know, I generally try to avoid just using it all willy-nilly on stream. I don't have any particular
Very nice. Very nice prototype.
I'm not particularly against saying offensive things, but I try to keep things as reasonable as I can when I'm on stream, because obviously public image is always important to a certain degree. Especially when you're trying to build a name for yourself on the internet. Why do I have 2 buckets of axolotl? Because I'm going to put an axolotl pond somewhere. We've completely gone off of what it was I was supposed to be doing for today. Actually, I have an hour left. I should probably work on my plans for today.
I feel like girlfriends who yell at their boyfriends in Spanish are naturally scary. This is about to be Bulb about to take his slight sexist arc here. White women are always kind of insane in random ways, so I don't usually find them as scary for the most part.
I mean, fair.
Unless they're, you know, I mean, I was pretty sure, I'm pretty sure I've been threatened by one with a knife, because their sister was my ex, and I was like, whatever. But you know, the way somebody's Latina girlfriend can yell at them is kind of terrifying sometimes, because you know they pulled it out for it to be serious, not for just random crap.
Nate says women are scary in general.
That's true. I'll second Nate's opinion. I think women are scary.
And the funniest thing about that is he's the only person in my chat that is married.
How do you know? Somebody else in your chat could be married.
Am I correct?
I mean, potentially. You're probably correct. I just, like, someone might be in chat you don't even know.
Skill
Is
issue.
that the cat in the other room?
What's the skill issue about the women being scary? I don't think there's necessarily a skill issue here if he's married.
Girlfriend of 5 years. Scary. I got you. I got you, prototype. I did not dig that in the right spot.
Oh. Assuming you two are legal adults and have been for the entirety of your relationship, there's only 2 more years before certain states would just go ahead and consider you legally married.
Really?
For tax purposes. Yeah. If you're in a stable, lasting relationship for 7 years and you have witnesses to say that you have been, you can just go ahead and file the paperwork and start doing your taxes. Well, you would have had to have already been doing your taxes filed jointly as part of that.
Oh, well, Can you
yeah,
file
like,
joint taxes with someone you're not married with?
Yeah.
Huh. I know a lot when it comes to a lot of financial things. Taxes always fucking confound me. And not just because the laws change from time to time, but that's why I have a tax prep person. It's like, well, you actually got this huge tax return. I'm like, I'm not sure why, but I'm not gonna question it.
So Kira, that's why I was asking, like, how that's a skill issue.
Dude, skill issue. I'm
'Cause
married. Wow,
again,
what a loser. No, like
the person in chat that said, "Nah, all women are scary," is also married. So I don't think it is a skill issue, considering.
I mean, that guy's
Again, I'm
brave,
pretty sure
then.
he's the only one here married.
Man's a champion. He sleeps with someone he's scared of. Very goated, very brave. Only 20%
Yeah, that's the way of
chance for
putting
your
it.
tomorrow Pokemon. What? Ah, I see.
Let's see if I can get my
prototype is well into the adulthood stage. Man.
Okay.
I think girlfriends are scary.
They can be.
That's
They definitely can be.
I'm gonna spin now. Dude, she's spinning the wheel. I don't even know what's on the wheel. The wheel could have Bulbucks has to do 5,000 push-ups and I wouldn't know.
Alright. Now, I hate to disappoint, but I don't think we're gonna actually get to building the building for the bee farm today, even though that was the intention. I didn't realize how much material gathering and planning there really needed to be done beforehand.
I've never fought Sans because I never finished the other stories in Undertale. I just did the. It took me forever to do the stupid pacifist route that everyone was telling me to do first. And I'm like, why? I don't want to do pacifist route. And they're like, well, you gotta do the pacifist route. And I'm like, well, I don't know, whatever. And I was doing the pacifist route. And honestly, after beating the game once, I'm like, I don't really want to come back and play this again. It wasn't that great.
Okay, so now I should have.
I liked it. It just wasn't. Again, it's sort of the overhyped problem.
It's roughly 4 stacks. I should have plenty of acacia for future uses.
I don't know, Jace. Have you played Undertale?
I have attempted starting to play that game on several occasions. If you remember my previous rants about it, I am still actually fairly salty about well, my entire fucking playthrough being deleted and improperly on me when I was not home. Kind of ruined trying to play the game for me.
It's okay.
Because
you can beat that game in like 6 hours.
Then you have to go and like basically wipe every fucking remnant of the game possible from your hard drive because it can recognize whether or not it has been played on that computer before.
The winner is Zuma Deluxe. Unfortunately, I don't own Zuma Deluxe, homie. It's on my wish list.
Stand.
Maybe I should set a chat goal. The chat goal will be like, if people donate $10, I'll buy Zuma Deluxe.
I don't have smooth stone.
Because I'm only gonna get 70% of what's donated. And there's taxes on sales. Oh gosh, there's diamond.
Take all the coal out of there.
It's about time that I found the diamond.
I don't know that there even is achievements. Like maybe if you got it through Steam, but
for Undertale?
Yeah.
I don't believe there is. I have it on my thing. I didn't check. Do genocide best route. I mean, sounds like it honestly. No, not gonna lie. Undertale. I mean, here's my overall take on Undertale. Pretty good game. Definitely not like bad in any way, but definitely not worth the incredible hype that it's gotten, where AAA titles don't get that kind of hype.
So there really aren't endgame goals for this world. It's just kind of hop on and enjoy
15,
it.
There's 15
If I
achievements
get bored of this base, once it's, you know, all the things I wanted to do with it are done,
on
I
Steam?
pretty much am just gonna pack up and move to a different spot and start building something else.
Is that on Steam or is it on like a different platform? Because I don't remember there even being on achievements for Undertale.
Am I open to a mod pack? Yes.
It's popular for a reason. I'm not saying it
depends on what it is.
Popularity. I'm just saying, like, there's a difference between being popular. Like, Bug Snacks is popular. There aren't any on Steam. Okay. The Bug Snacks is relatively popular. It's not, like, immensely popular, but I think Undertale is, like, I'll say it's overrated and say it's pretty good, but, you know, a little overhyped.
Fair.
Not trying to throw shade specifically. My favorite YouTuber based his avatar on Sans from Undertale, and what were the other things? It was 3 things.
Oh yeah, Nux, right?
Yep. And there's lava.
Sorry to just out you on that one if you weren't gonna say it, but
No, I would say that. It's fine. Sounds like you had your experience ruined by input from other people. Who, me? Well, it was not. I'll fight back on you, Zokero, in the sense that, like, it was that good. Like, come on. I think it's pretty good. I prefer Earthbound in gameplay style and mechanics, and the story is fine.
which Undertale is very heavily inspired by.
Yeah.
Yeah. Some even going as far as
Ruined
to say
by
that
input from other people. I don't agree. I mean, I enjoyed the game. Oh, they kept playing. Well, that's not inherently true. It's like they told me, like, the way you're supposed to play the game is this, and so I was like, okay, I'll try and play it like that. And then it was like I played Pacifist, and it was the way I would naturally not play a game, but I see the appeal to the game.
Ungodly difficult too.
Is it? I was able to do it.
Like getting later into the game, to my understanding.
I mean, kind of. I enjoyed it. It just wasn't the kind of game I enjoyed like that. Like the story was still fine. I mean, I know the story is different depending on what you do, but you know, and that's part of the appeal. But in all honesty, I'm gonna say pretty decently okay. I don't love the battle mechanics, and that's part of the main reason why I would say that, like it.
Yeah, I'm also not
Gameplay
particularly a
has to be
huge
a
fan of
particularly big
bullet
part.
hells in general.
Yeah.
Which what am I doing?
Goofy tail. That's why I was like, I don't think it's a bad game. I even liked the story. It was just kind of like, I understand why people liked it. I guess it's just like, I think indie games get, and this is gonna sound like a really shitty take, indie games get way too much hype that they don't deserve sometimes, because for how good some of the games are, like Five Nights at Freddy's, we'll go ahead and say it's pretty good. I didn't hate it. I mean I did, but it's only because I don't like playing that kind of game, and it's definitely not deserving of the hype. Slenderman, not remotely deserving of the hype. That game kind of sucked. Minecraft, I think that started as an indie project, but I mean, I think Minecraft's incredibly overrated. If you think about it as like being the best-selling game of all time, definitely doesn't deserve that, in my opinion. But I like the game. I've been playing it for a year with Jace on stream. FNAF aged like milk. Dude,
Yeah.
I don't even know if that's quite it, but yeah. I did like that I got the rare thing that happens to the game. I still need to make the short for that one. I killed Foxy. That's a lot of diamond.
Oh, wait.
Holy shit. Did you know, guys, did you know that you could kill Foxy? Quote unquote.
Position.
You open the door at the exact right frame, and it goes, "Eh," and there's nothing there. Killed Foxy. Wow, 16. Yeah, I was like, I didn't think I was gonna find 16 diamond ore. That gave me a lot of diamond. I was like, it's about time that I found the diamond. Well,
The fuck?
found it. Also, I love that the XP boost allows me to heal Fortunate, so that I'm hacking away and not losing anything on it.
There. Okay.
I should probably like. I mean, not that that wasn't enough of a vein, but you know, it couldn't hurt to investigate the surrounding area to see if there's somehow more than 16 diamond ore, right?
Yeah. What was your question?
Well, I found 16 diamond ore. I don't know if it was that or if it was, I was like, oh, did you know that you could kill Foxy in FNAF 1? And I say kill in, like, parentheses. Or, I mean, quotation marks. You can quote-unquote kill Foxy.
Wall stand? No.
Heyo, we got some, let me hop up to this.
I don't like how that looks. Unfortunately, I did all that work.
Found some redstone. Found a lot of freaking gravel. Holy crap. Let me put down a torch.
For fuck's sake.
So, what were we talking about with the cartoons where I got sidetracked?
I'm not sure. I have another comment to apply to. This ocean block is a sky block that's kind of... maybe. Okay. Is it technical heavy, or is it, like, fantasy and magic and whatnot heavy? Because that's my big issue with a lot of these mod packs, is they're too much, they're too technical. You have to know too many different inner workings of the game and all the different little shit. Like, I might seem to be good at redstone to a certain degree, but I still struggle with it and don't want to have to learn basically that entire level of system all over again, but for a completely different, unrelated thing that you can't combine well with redstone.
Oh, is Skoggle your favorite streamer? Pretty goated, not gonna lie.
Well, I always take issue with technical mods.
If that's
like,
what you're it seems like that's the way you're trying to frame it. Skoggle's a goated streamer. He does things
gravel
on his
somewhere.
own terms.
There it is.
Cowboy Bebop. Dude, that oh god. It's such a good anime that had the shittiest fucking ending ever.
Haven't watched it yet.
Yeah, I can't say anything. Don't spoil for Jace.
I would appreciate that, as I do plan on watching it.
Well, now you know that I hate the ending. But I think I've voiced
Doesn't
that
really
a couple
spoil
times.
anything, just... Yeah, now I know you hate the ending.
There's a lot of anime that I'm like, this could have been done better, but Cowboy Bebop was just like completely sunk it. It's in Fortnite. Of everything's gonna be in Fortnite at some point, dude. I want a victory royale. Yeah, we're down. Oh no, no, please, please, please. Oh god. Move
It is
back.
crazy, like how much comes to Fortnite. Like why is it all gotta be in Fortnite?
Because Fortnite has money.
Who asked for this?
No one. Well, some people probably did. I've never been a Fortnite fan. You have 30,000 golden cookies. Whipped it out and slammed it on the table again. True. He did do that. Who did? Beepo is correct. Max Park whipped it out and slammed it on the table. As I like to say when well, I said it once and then it became a thing. Like anytime he's like shows how many Bulbucks he has.
So just means your content leaves a good impression on them, and they enjoy your funny input.
Exactly. It's an ongoing gag. I guess you could say that. Yeah. I didn't tell you about that?
There.
I figured I would have told you about that. Also, why am I near lava now? I'm missing the part where I leave out of. I was just walking forever and then came to the end of something.
Let's see if this actually works.
Had everything to Fortnite because it's funny that Hatsune Miku could beat the shit out of Goku. I mean, it's not that funny. I would say Fortnite's the kind of game where, like, I'll be honest and say I don't understand the appeal, but a lot of other people like it. So, Bulb's Wednesday streams, Pokemon Silver. That's Jace's Wednesday stream.
Well, what's the confusion or question?
Max Park said Bulb's Wednesday stream is Pokemon Silver Nuzlocke. He said it slightly wrong in every which way, shape, and form. Except for the fact that mine is
you
a
saying
Nuzlocke.
that's my Wednesday is also wrong.
Well, it's closer because you play Pokemon Soul Silver, but the gold version on Wednesdays. It's not a Nuzlocke, but... And you can be Batman shooting people. True! Based. Okay, Fortnite is based now. My least favorite thing about Batman. Although I'm gonna be called a terrible fan or something. I am not really a true Batman fan, but I'm toxic because I don't like the fact that Batman didn't shoot people.
Yeah, it's
Beepo says Happy Mario Day, Bulb.
Thank you, BP.
I have my feelings about that too.
Happy Mario Day to you as well. Vegeta with a gun? Dude, Vegeta shouldn't need a gun, right? Can't he use a wave?
You are lurked now, Nathan? Okay. You have fun.
Hopefully
okay.
HR doesn't get word that you're lurking. Send you to the gallows. I don't even know what I'm talking about.
I don't know
Trying to
what you're
fit a
talking about
random
either.
HR joke in here.
Also have sent message. Okay, I will check it when I get done with stream.
What?
Can't wait to see what cancer you've sent me.
What? Dude. Everything is racist.
Everything is racist.
I don't understand how some people can't just, like, laugh and have fun at stupid, funny things.
Right.
I know a lot of people don't. A lot of people aren't a huge fan of that, but Well, this wasn't on my to-do list. Lucky. Well, Bulbucks.
All right.
Oh yeah, you have enough Bulbucks stock game where you can redeem everything except for megamaid.
Got there.
You can redeem a TTS.
Oh, right. Okay.
Rucka is the goat. True. True.
Small stand, show base plate. No. Okay. Cool. Check target. Cool. Show base plate. No.
Go in description. Da, 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 da. How I use... Oh, that's what you're asking. Yeah. Sorry, I misunderstood that comment. Yeah, you just exclamation point and then put in the command from the description. Because I have a menu in the description and it gives you the point requirement in the command. Although it doesn't always tell you what it does, because sometimes it's for funsies. TTS is the most complicated one. It's literally just, you have to put the exclamation point, then put TTS, and then you put the person's name, like you put a space, and then you put the person's name that you're trying to, or not, sorry. Oh, I'm having a tough time. No, that's for giftbucks. TTS, then you put the message you want to say, and then it'll say it. You put the person's name.
It's not like
trying to do gift
super complicated. But
actually, yeah, sorry. TTS is not the most complicated. Giftbucks probably is, because a lot of people forget the plus. Do you prefer Pepsi or Coca-Cola? Honestly, hot take. I don't like either of their plain flavors very much. I'm not a huge cola fan. I actually like Royal Crown better. But Pepsi and Coke both have really good versions of themselves. Like, Pineapple Pepsi is really good. I like it. Vanilla Coke is one of my favorites. I can't wait to make a, I want to try making vanilla Coke with vanilla Jim Beam to make a Jim and Coke. Probably going to be one of my favorite mixed drinks of all time. I do like, I'm gonna go continue eating my waffles. Speaking of people who I haven't seen in a while, Jack Waffles every once in a while pops in. Also, Waffle House Cooks. Those are two waffle people who sometimes show up, and I'm like, hey, how's it going?
So Jack Waffles does actually still show up sometimes?
Yeah, every once in a while. I think he's busy.
Cool.
But I mean, that's why I was like, I always appreciate when people, I appreciate whenever people watch, regardless of how often they're able to. Because understanding that, you know, I'm a fan of certain people, I don't always watch them. Because I don't always have time.
Fair.
Especially live, because doing it live sometimes is hard when your schedule just is different.
We're doing it live.
We're doing it live. That be how it is. That is how it
I
be.
loved the Family Guy like one-to-one recreation of that.
Yeah, I mean, it was just a funny thing. Wasn't that the guy on what was it, like Fox News who always gets pissed? Like,
I don't remember what he was on or what he was from. He got so upset about something.
Yeah, like F.
I don't even remember
doing it
what he
live.
got upset about. I think like he didn't know a word that was in his script, I think.
Yeah.
And instead of just playing it off like he knew the word, he got really, really angry about it.
We're doing it live. Man, the take that torch back with me. Yes.
Oop.
Yes, 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 yes. We're gonna. Oh, by the way, Sock Gamer, I finished watching Konosuba. I know that's one of your favorites. I finished season 3 anyway. It's not. It's an ongoing anime. I'm pretty sure it has more seasons left in it, but
At the very least, the story is
not remotely.
definitely
over.
not complete.
Well, I don't know if they finished the manga. I'd not looked into that, but very based. One of my favorite isekais. I am supposed to write an episode script about it tonight to send my editor to try and see if I can hack that out and make something of a Thursday thermal take out of it.
That should be a fun one.
Busy ass weekend. Well, because the idea, like, I don't mind talking about slight spoilers for my video in chat. The idea is there's something inherently different about Konosuba that makes it like really good. Because even when it comes to vending machine isekai, they're all like, they're all to varying degrees, right? But Konosuba took it to a different level where I feel like it's inherently just kind of better than other isekai.
Konosuba is just truly ridiculous, and I love it. There's not a whole lot more that really needs to be said about that.
I even like their music. I like their I will sit and listen to the ending theme sometimes.
It did have pretty good music. Excuse me.
I don't do that with very many anime at all.
All right.
Wait a minute, that was Diamond. I need to check around that area more.
Redo of Healer.
Redo of Healer. That one is who said that one?
Nate.
Nate trying to punk your ass. I don't know if you'd like Redo
Well,
of Healer.
he said it's phenomenal in his opinion, which
yes.
could mean like, yes, it's really good, but
it's God.
To him it's really good or whatever.
All right, you want to know something about Redo of Healer?
I've heard of it. I know it's super fucked up.
Oh yeah, that's. I was gonna say, like, I don't know if you knew what that was by name.
I am well aware that that one is.
I still need to watch the megamaid spinoff. But Redo of Healer, are they making a second season of that? Because I feel like people like, I don't know what the hell Twitter wanted to do with themselves when that came out, because it was like the kind of effed up that they can't just go and yell about for no reason, because if they know full well that they can't do anything about it, which I don't think they could, there was nothing to yell about, because it was that kind of effed up where it was like, I knew there were so many anime that Twitter got upset about. Uzaki-chan was one of the ones that pissed me off the most, because they didn't like her body type. She was too busty and short. Wasn't good enough for them. Couldn't have it. They had to fix her. I don't know if you've seen the Twitter, oh, I fixed this character.
I have not. That's
like, yes, I fixed them so they don't look, because the character is
weird.
A college student, not a minor, short stack. You ever seen someone who's a short stack, Jace?
Yeah, I get what you're talking about. The trope of the short character with giant breasts.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's all it was. That's all they were pissed about.
They just wanted her to be a short stack and she wasn't?
No. She was a short stack with massive honkers.
Then what's the fucking problem? Like,
Twitter,
what's
man.
the problem?
I don't know.
How do people be upset about that?
It was, people were upset, like, because it was supposed to be like, they were trying to draw a comparison to being a minor, Like, that body type doesn't really exist. It's just, like, over-sexualizing minors. But she was, it's like... She wasn't that short. She wasn't, like, 2 feet tall.
I have
like
definitely seen women who are like barely 5 feet tall and probably will need back braces.
Yeah.
The body type does exist.
It does exist.
Like, I have seen these women in real life.
Friday's 100% chance PVZ. That is correct, sir. I have to finish the the challenge.
I don't get some people.
On. I think I'm gonna be able to do Plants vs Zombies.
Yeah. Like,
4.5
but
hours.
that's ridiculous. Like, you could make that same claim for a lot of anime characters. But then also, like, there's the internet wants to freak out because the grown adult looks a little bit younger than my for some people, but the 10,000-year-old fucking child that they have on so many anime, mind you.
Yeah.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Really? I don't want to deal with you asshats right now.
I mean, this is actually part of it's the insanity of why that Uzaki was such a problem. When you do have, like you said, over-sexualized, like, voluntary exile. What's that?
I killed a, what's he called?
Axolotl?
No. The fucking asshats with the crossbows that just show up randomly and cause you problems.
Wait. Did they add an update? Did they have an update to escape the backrooms? That's an indie game I think is really good. I like that game better than Undertale.
Rough, dude. Pillagers, thank you, Nate.
Pillager.
I've literally just finished building something, right? That you know, got some delicate parts. And in comes some fucking pillagers with crossbows spawning right in the middle of that particular exact fucking thing, breaking shit.
Mei from Naruto is hot, but her Boruto is bad. I've never seen Boruto, and I've only seen 15 episodes of Naruto. It is probably the worst thing I could ever have done as a weeb to have watched a significant amount of Dragon Ball and have watched some Naruto but not finished them. Because those are like the most popular anime I have not properly watched in large form. But with Dragon Ball, it's tough.
It is understandable, though. Like, they are intense anime. Like, there's a lot.
I mean, I don't have an excuse. I watched One Piece and it's way longer.
Hide the fucking base plate, you stupid... Oh my gosh.
True. I know who Tsunade is.
And I present to you lot...
Dude, Boruto's a fucking spoiled brat. He had a whole... Like, Naruto, the appeal to Naruto, a lot of it was that his character's an orphan. And he's been raised by his village, and he's a good kid at heart and all that stuff. Boruto's just a fucking brat. He's got his dad and his mom and his sister. Bulb Thursday's no stream. Probably. Maybe. I might do something with Skoggle, but overall, likely not no stream on Thursday. I think I don't want to just give up on the idea of trying to schedule a 500 sub stream, but I would have to do it on a Thursday pretty much, and I almost don't know if I even really should try to hold out hope for that being a thing, because I wanted to do like a big thing, but then I have to actually, you know, put the effort into scheduling that when I'm already doing so many other things at the same time. It's not too late to do a 500 sub special, right?
No. I'm trying to avoid like making a habit of having to end early, which we've had to do like every single day that we've been on the 8 p.m. schedule so far. So I'd rather not have to do that again. My eyeballs fucking hurt.
Bruh.
I don't know how much longer I can look at this screen. God.
Oh, that's why I'm just
Like,
digging into all my other ones. This might be confusing if I do this.
25 minutes left. Like, I can do it. I can do it, right? It should be fine.
25 minutes isn't a long time.
It's a long time when your eyeballs hurt.
I mean, sure. Where's the surface?
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Where am I going? Wait a minute.
Another reason I wanted to have extra wood on hand.
Super John Bombo's B-Day? Who's Super John Bombo? Boobies is what Hooters could have been? What do you mean?
Now, if they'd have just named the restaurant Boobies, like, you know, it would have been the same thing. They got getting the same point across. They're just being more crass about it instead of,
yeah,
you know.
that's what I was like. Hooters was a little bit more, I don't know.
A little bit more coy.
Acceptable?
Like,
yeah, a little bit more coy. That's
making a good pun with it instead of just outright saying in big neon sign,
now.
tits.
Well, tits would have been a little bit ridiculous. Jace, have you seen Space Dandy?
I have not.
Space Dandy.
Oh, what'd you miss? You missed, I was saying, like, I don't want to have to make a habit of cut and stream early. You know, since it's been every single stream since we started or went back to the 8 p.m. slot, I've had to end off like 20 to 30 minutes early. But my eyeballs hurt, and I have to look at fucking screen. That's all I was saying on that. Nate, you didn't miss a ton.
Watch 3 Half Demon Princesses, which is a spin-off to Inuyasha. Oh,
Skoggle
has
has actually made a slight correction that tits would have still worked because that's just the name of a bird.
Well, I mean, the restaurant named Tits.
Boobies is also the name of a bird. A blue-footed booby is a bird.
The booby wooby. Dude, I think the boobies are actually kind of hilarious if you've ever seen them do their thing.
Those are some goofy ass birds.
Yeah. I'm a fan. But I think everyone already knew that already.
But also just calling the restaurant Birds could have also worked because that goes the other direction and is a bird is a attractive woman.
Yeah, that would have worked.
That is a form of slang that is used.
Look at all this loot, guys. I can't even fit it all in my inventory correctly.
Male staffed Hooters for women call it woodpeckers.
Oh my god.
That's fantastic.
That is fantastic. I wouldn't go, but
no, but I'm in favor of this idea because it's hilarious.
Chat gonna go off on us now. So what you're saying is, Rip Rengoku.
No.
Did you see the Demon Slayer train arc? No, I have not seen the train arc. I am not up to date on Demon Slayer because
Birds would work here too. People are familiar enough with the term that you wouldn't just have to limit it to England.
I was gonna say tit.
It is a common enough term in the United States also to be recognizable, and people would get the joke.
I mean, I wouldn't.
Brother, this guy stinks!
Thank you for the stinks.
I don't think it's common in Probably not common in the North. No, it would be New England would have it. I'm pretty sure.
Brother, this guy stinks!
I mean, I don't only know things from New England.
I wasn't
I
saying. I
lived-
was trying to figure out places in the U.S. that would have that
Oh.
term.
I was like, give me a little more credit. That's for both you and for Jace. Though we both got a stinks.
Uh,
Hell yeah, dude.
all right, man. Yeah, the American Southeast uses chick substantially more frequently. Bird
yeah.
really
The
isn't
American-
that common down here in the South. However, like, I don't know, man. You're trying to argue
Or in the South.
American English has several unique dialects and
Oh,
colloquializations.
yeah. There's some that y'all.
I
fucking
can tell
probably
you
never heard
for
of.
a fact that I have seen the word bird used in that context in the United States
Yeah.
with enough frequency
I
to say
have as
that
well, it's
yes,
just
it is
really
common in the
kinda-
United States.
It took me a minute. JJ. Let's go.
Just because you haven't encountered it yet doesn't mean that it's not still there. And,
Yo, Jace.
okay, yeah, and Nate brings up a good point. Used as slang in the 1940s, so it's an older one that
Yeah, it
is
older.
dying.
I knew
I
it
will
was
give you
older.
that it is dying and probably not nearly as common anymore. However, it almost
However.
certainly is or was common in the United States, and I will fight you on that.
United States.
I try my best not to just talk out my ass, right?
Yes.
Like I try to actually know what I'm talking, and being something of a linguistical case in this one, I'm gonna have to argue on it.
The argument.
I know the English language quite well, and I love learning all the fucking little nuances of the language and all that shit.
Oh, don't start lagging on me now. We're having fun.
Okay.
Flint.
I
Flint.
in just under 3
Flint.
hours.
Flint.
I've made a little plot in my front yard.
He's plotting. Don't let him get away with it, guys.
All right, so it's not the most convincing thing in the world. Maybe we can come up with something better, or
I have a lot of flint.
or whatnot. Not, but
My audio's fuck.
this
My audio's messing up.
this little plot here is meant to be like beanstalks. So we got little posts for them to grow up, and the
Alright,
lattice
is my
going
audio
up and
working
over the
now?
top to support the whole thing.
my
Unfortunately, I
audio
couldn't come up with
sounds-
anything all that good that would be a little bit more convincing. Part of the reason I wanted so much of the drip leaf is it actually is kind of convincing. It's just it's not dense enough. A trellis,
More
thank you.
tough. The tough.
Like
Open.
this is a convincing
God.
plant. It's just not densely packed enough.
No. Where's the right chest? This is the right chest. All the tough goes in here. Now for the deep slate. Da, 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 da.
Well, you know, they do also get just straight up called bean poles. That's where the term for a tall, skinny, lanky person comes from. So, I wasn't
Oh, yeah.
completely wrong. I just, you know, didn't use it quite right. I called it. What did I say? Like bean sticks or the
Gotta go see you. Thank you so much.
the poles that it grows on. I used too many words to describe it. Oh, why the pole about Mudkip? For shits and giggles. it just entirely shits and giggles. I want to try and do more goofy little polls like that more often, so we'll see what other shit I come up with.
Bulber is a fan of doing those kinds of polls. I'm pretty sure you've already mentioned that, though.
Yeah. You're basically where I got the idea from.
Yo, let's go.
Just copying something
I'm an
you did
influencer.
already.
Can y'all believe I'm an influencer?
12 minutes to quitting time. Yep.
Quitting
I'm
time.
toughing out my eyeballs hurting as long as I can.
The bulb never stops. I got butter ingots. We can go and compact those now. Oh, geez. I have more than 2 full stacks.
Some other things I need to
that.
get out of the house.
Butter bar.
You should sleep.
Butter block. Now, I don't have way too much gold or iron. I have a lot, like, my copper, lazuli, and redstone are, like, fucking busting over here. As the British might say.
That was huge.
Dad. God, that was the funniest thing. I about died laughing. You weren't there, were you? Were you, Jace?
For what?
Oh, the Peppa Pig game. I mean, not Peppa Pig, Bluey.
No, I wasn't
Bluey,
there for that.
The Bluey one.
I was there for some of it. I was not there for that part.
Skoggle knows. Skoggle knows. Bluey game. Yeah, I said Peppa Pig and I immediately corrected.
Poor. It was just a poor choice of words in the game design end of things, right?
Well, it wasn't a poor choice of words. The issue at hand is that that's colloquially like what the British people use for like I gotta take a piss, and I'm like, oh no, because damn if that's not widely inappropriate in other circumstances.
Fair. Do I have more birchwood?
whoops.
I need to start putting in some of the steps in places.
Deep slate.
Amazing, I didn't think to look for that while I was here the first time. Instead, just gonna run back and forth and waste time in my last few minutes.
Oh my gosh. Polished deep slate. The black brick. Need to set that there. And
Here it is.
throw the bricks in there. Do that. Do that. Do that. Do that.
Yeah, it's I'm familiar with it enough now that it's something like now that something's been said, right? Because I have heard that used in that context. But yeah, it is definitely not commonly used anymore, and mostly because it has an entirely different meaning now. All right. This house needs to go. It's in the way.
Let me tell y'all something. Butt busting makes me feel good. Very based Ghostbusters.
And don't worry for anyone watching, just seeing me rip out this this villager's house. I will replace it with something else. I just don't need 4 fucking cartographer houses in the village. Ripped out one of them that was previously in my front yard.
What? Can't believe it.
I plan on like basically completely redesigning the cartographer's house, and I'll build that somewhere in the village. But we're only going to build one of them. Again, I don't need 4 fucking cartographers.
Oh boy. Don't tell me we're losing connection yet. I'm not done with stream quite this second.
Yeah, I got a few more seconds to go.
I'm probably gonna have to end off with Jace here, just because maybe like a couple minutes after, because the laggy is starting to get rather obnoxious. And also, I am immensely hungry. I didn't eat anything after getting home.
I am also incredibly hungry. But also, I was gonna say the part of the lag might also be like my computer not handling the outgoing portion of the LAN connection all that well. I'm not feeling a lot of lag, but it's definitely been a while since my computer's restarted. I have a lot.
Well, I mean, that's what I'm like. I'm gonna need to restart mine just to make
certainly
sure.
be contributing to it.
Definitely before tomorrow's stream. Can't be screwing around with that one. That's one of my favorites.
And we do gotta actually make the effort to update the world at some point this week.
True.
It is time for that. I've been putting off 1.20. What are we on? 1.22?
Something like that.
1.21. I've been putting off 1.21.3 for too long, and Optifine's updated. Optifine has an update that we haven't gotten yet. There's some basic world cleanup that I need to do. Just a lot of general maintenance for basically server maintenance, except we're not playing on a dedicated server. Much as I would like to have one.
Alright, deep slate brick.
Why is the entire floor of this house made out of doubled up slabs? What is the purpose of this decision?
Who can say? Let's go. Alright. So, I will let,
It was annoying. I am feeling the lag a little bit. I tried to fly and just continued gaining speed.
polish deep slate.
Which doesn't sound bad at first until you realize you're trying to fly like maybe 30 blocks, and continuously picking up speed would instead just mean instant death if anything went sideways.
Ba. 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 Alright.
Yes. Alright. I'm gonna grab some signs. I'll plop down some signs. Like, I need to mark where the cartographer should go. The cartographer absolutely should not go, like, dead smack in the center of the village like that. Probably be off in, like, a corner. If anything, this spot right here would probably be good for the cleric.
I have bricked up, as it were. Where's
Cleric
my,
slash
my bottle
church.
chest?
Yeah.
Ah. Lag? I was opening a lot of shulker boxes to look what I was looking for, but man, the lag. Okay, that's the heads. Ender chest empty.
Need all of that. Can't be putting away shit.
There we go, glass bottles.
Can't be putting away things that are still necessary.
Alright. Now, I believe that we're kind of approaching the end of our necessary stream today. So to outro. Let's see. I will be hopping off actually here shortly, and I will be heading out and doing my outro before Jace does.
Oh, all right.
Because I've just literally done what I want to do. So definitely for my chat, definitely be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications. All that stuff. I will be back tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern time, 6 p.m. Central, and 4 p.m. Western. And I resent whoever the second voter. Not that I actually really care. 80-20 goated cringe. No one voted good. No one voted meh. 80-20 goated cringe for Whooper. It's pretty good. Pretty good. All things considered. I will see you all again in the future. Hopefully I won't be late on next Monday, but I'll be back next Monday with Jace. Should be anyway. Definitely be sure to check out future things I do on the channel, and also my Pro Antagonist channel, which is a video channel. That's you can find that through my channel on recommended channels. Also, I'm going to be trying to do a lot more raids soon. I won't be raiding anyone proper yet. Actually, well, Jace, do you want me to effectively just raid you?
That's entirely up to you, sir. I'm
could
getting
always
ready
look
to
for
start my
somebody to
outro
raid.
and everything also, so
Yeah, I'll look for someone to raid. Hold on.
it wouldn't last very long, and I'm not planning on doing raids quite yet.
Yeah. Can't keep the train going on.
Ugh.
Let's see.
Let
See,
me
who
get
we raid?
inside and then go ahead and log out of the world.
Good. Minecraft VTuber.
All right. Escape. Save and quit
Yeah.
title. Let's
I'm going
close
to
that,
end the
close
Discord
that.
call here.
there. You're ending the call.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Alright. If it'll load, because I'm lagging. There. Jace is gonzo. Anyway, guys. For those of you that are still here, I'm going to raid somebody. Hold on. Let's see who we raiding. My computer would actually go faster. I could live. I want to find someone live. Oh, Niji Sanji. I'm not reading that. 1,000 watching. Dang. Let's raid somebody. Let's raid just any VTuber. VTuber Pokemon. Let's just do that one. VTuber Pokemon Live. Shiny Bot. Let's raid this person. We'll raid this person. How about that? Paste. Anyway, we can go bulb raid them. And I will see you all again tomorrow. And bye-bye.